Margaret Thatcher was, though, very much into the work ethic. So I'd like to ask you all, please, can you just go back to work, please? You weren't invited. You're obviously not that important, or wealthy, or powerful, or a power addict. Please just go back to work. You're not one of the big boys. You need to keep on working. It's important for the people at the top to manage their rather lavish lifestyle. They do rely on you lot working like dogs. So please go back to work and do as you're told, and everything will be fine. As long as you just do what everyone else does, everything will be fine.
I witnessed all the years when Mrs. Thatcher was in Parliament, and I'm that old, you see. But a lot of the critics of Mrs. Thatcher weren't alive at that date and never witnessed how bad the state of the country was. The governments, before she came to power, before her, couldn't handle it. None of them could. None of the prime ministers, none of the politicians. But she came in and got the country out of trouble.
I don't know a lot about Thatcher. Except because I was very young when she was Prime Minister. There's a lot of controversy, like some people say they weren't happy when she was Prime Minister, others say she saved the country, so it's a very tricky thing.
Most of the people I know are not conservative there, but when I went to university and I started really thinking things through for myself, I started to really change my convictions after I read The Downing Street Years by Margaret Thatcher. She's somebody who really inspires me because she stood for what she believed in. Regardless of what anybody else thought, regardless of whether it was popular, she did what she believed was right.
Propaganda. They originate usually have to pay actors to do this, so they didn't have to pay anyone. They got you lot, come along, fantastic, brilliant charge. Take time off your work, brilliant. And they got the job done. So congratulations for a fabulous show. Thank you very much, everybody. Give to the part of the show.
My husband and I were seriously thinking of emigrating in 1978 because of what Labour was doing to this country. We were on the floor. And had Mrs. Thatcher not have been voted in 1979, we definitely would have left the country. And it's because of her that my husband was successful in his business, and she, made it a place for foreign companies to invest in. The financial markets were on the up when she came in. Everybody looked to Britain and held us in high esteem again, which had not happened for many years before she came into power.